Oh, and we're here. Everybody happy today? So
No.
happy Sabrina's sister could come. Anybody want to say anything fun? Who is that? Henry's here, Leo's here, JJ's here. Wow, I think most of you are here. Did your teacher shout at you for not coming to class? No?
No.
All right. Well, let's see if we can raise our hands this morning. Can you raise your hand and do this question? If today were my birthday, any answer's okay. If today were my birthday, who wants to raise their hand? JJ, what a good kid.
If today were my birthday, I would eat the birthday cake.
Perfect. Henry, if today were your birthday, would your mother buy you a present?
If today were my birthday, my mom wouldn't buy me a present.
Cool. Candy, if today were Christmas, would you get a Christmas present?
Today is Christmas.
Wait, if today were.
If today were Christmas, I wouldn't get a Christmas gift.
Good girl. Where's Vivi? Is Vivi here? I don't see Vivi. Is she here? She was here 5 minutes ago. Where'd Vivi go? Okay, let's ask Oliver. Oliver, if today were. If today were Halloween, would you wear a costume? Good. Tammy, if today were Halloween, would you wear a costume?
If today were Halloween, I wouldn't wear a costume.
Perfect. Wesley, if today were Fifi's birthday, would you buy her flowers?
I
If
if today is Vivi's birthday,
no, that's not right. How do we do it? Do you remember? If today,
if today
how do we do it? What's the grammar?
uh,
Today is not Phoebe's birthday, so we cannot say is. We have to say were. So start again.
if today were Vivi's birthday, I won't give her a flower.
Okay, first of all, it's flowers. And second, it's not weren't. I wouldn't.
I would give her
Flowers. Yes, I'm sure a kiss would be better. All right, kids, does everybody know this grammar? I'm really going to lose my mind. Jeremy, if I were your father, would you try to kill me? You have to turn on your microphone, poo poo head.
Yes, I will try to kill you
If you were.
if you were my father.
Very good. Sabrina, if Oliver were your husband, would you push him out the car window?
If Oliver were my husband, I would kick him out the window.
Only when the car is going fast, okay? Sorry, Oliver. Who can
It's never happened.
Yeah, she would never do that to Oliver. She would just make him breakfast every morning. Fifi, if Henry were your husband, would you be happy?
You
Yes.
have asked the wrong person.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fifi, if Wesley were your husband, would you be happy?
That's Sophia.
Oh, if Sophia were your wife, would you be happy? You want to kill me, right?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm boring. It's the last day of class. And tomorrow you have summer school with teacher Michelle, and she's going to shout at you all day. And it makes me happy. Do you believe it makes me happy? Vivian, if Wesley were a girl, would he be pretty?
He were a girl, he wouldn't be pretty.
Yeah, that would be really scary. Ray, if you were a cartoon, would you be Xiaofu?
If I were a country, I won't be.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't be country.
Good. Henry, if you were a cartoon, who would you be? If you were a cartoon, who would you be?
If I were a cartoon, I would like to be Peter Rabbit.
Did you say 樱桃小王子吗?
No.
Who'd you say?
Peter Rabbit.
JJ, if you were a cartoon, who would you like to be? I'm going to ask stupid questions today. Sorry, kids. JJ, do you have an answer?
If I were a cartoon, I would be
Quickly! Underwear man! Quickly! You don't have a favorite cartoon? All right, who could give me an answer? If Jeremy were a cartoon, who would he be? Somebody raise your hand. You guys, why can't you have fun questions? Leo, if Jeremy were a cartoon, who would he be?
If Jeremy were a cartoon, he would be 樱桃小丸子.
Are you sure? 樱桃小丸子 is much cuter than her. You know, a long time ago, I thought 樱桃小丸子 meant cherry princess. I didn't understand the Chinese. I thought 樱桃 was樱桃. You know, you could shoot like cherry. And one is a princess. I thought her name was Cherry Princess. I didn't know her name was Fishball. You know her name is Fishball, right? You guys don't know this? Well, you guys are just so boring. All right, I'll ask boring questions. Are you happy now? JJ already went home. Sienna, can you answer a question? Say hi, Sienna. Did you say hi?
Hi.
Sienna, if you found money, who would you give it to?
If I found money, I will give it to police office.
If I found money, I would give it to Lindsay. We heard you very clearly. Good answer. Tammy, if you lost your money, what would you do?
if I lost my money, I would go to the police. I would go to find the police.
Sure. Who else can I ask? Somebody strange. Howard, if you needed money, who could you borrow it from? Don't say Lindsay. If you needed money, who could you borrow it from? Don't say Lindsay.
If I need money,
Needed.
if I needed money, I will borrow
Borrow it from.
it from Oliver.
Oh, good answer. Sabrina, if you needed help with your homework, who would you ask? Sabrina, if you needed help with your homework, who would you ask?
If I needed help with my homework, I would ask teacher Michelle.
Cool. Who can I ask? Wesley, if you were late for school, Would you tell your teacher a lie? That's a good one. If you were late for school, would you tell your teacher a lie?
If I late for school, I will
If I were late for school,
tell
I
teacher
would.
I would tell teacher a lie.
Okay, Wesley, your grammar is terrible. And I've told you 17,300 times. In these conditional sentences, you have to say, if I were, if I had, if I went, if I saw, if I found. Do you hear that past tense? And you can't say was, it has to be were. If I were a monkey, if I were Vivi, I would, I would, I would, I would, I would, I would. Okay? Say okay.
No, okay.
Oh, punky head. Nelson, if Fifi were a boy, would she be handsome?
If Vivi was a boy,
Were.
she won't be handsome.
Oh, Hail Mary. She wouldn't be handsome.
She wouldn't be handsome.
How many of you have stones in your heads? Because I've only said this grammar for the last 3 weeks. We've done this over, and I just shouted at Wesley. It's not won't, you have to say wouldn't. The problem with online teaching is I can't throw tomatoes. All right, I'll tell you a joke. You want to hear a joke? The teacher said, not teacher, the mother said she wanted her son to pay attention in class to his online class, so she didn't let him use the computer. It's not funny? All right, fine. Cindy, if you had $1 million, would you give it to me?
If I had millions of
$1 million.
dollars,
哇，酷了！A million 没有 JS， $1 million dollar 要 JS， $1 million dollars。
$1 million, I will
Cindy, we cannot use the word will in these sentences. What's the grammar? What are we going to use? I would. I would give it to Lindsay.
I would give it to
Lindsay. To Oliver. Why am I waiting 5 minutes for her to say somebody's name? All right, let's play a really boring game before my head falls off. Everybody is going to answer the same question. If I had $1 million. If I had $1 million. It's the easiest question in the world. Phoebe's rolling her eyes. My head fell off. If I had $1 million. You know we're going to say would. Is that okay? Or even could. That's all right too. If I had $1 million. Can everybody answer this stupid, boring question? I think you can. Who's ready? Phoebe, give me a sentence. If I had.
If I had $1 million,
Dollar
I
with
could.
an S.
If I had $1 million, I could buy a big house.
If I had $1 million, you could buy a really big house. That's true. Who else is ready? Henry, if I had.
If I had $1 million, I
Dollar
could
needs
give
an
it
S.
to.
$1 million.
If I had $1 million, I might give it to Lindsay.
Don't tell me I might. For this grammar, you really should say I would or I could. Okay? Don't do the might. It's okay. The grammar's not wrong, but we just want to practice second conditional. All right? JJ, give me an answer. Very good, Henry. Don't give it to me. Give it to some pretty girl. JJ?
If I had $1 million, I would give it to everyone.
You could also buy something, right? You could pay somebody to shoot Oliver, too. You could pay somebody to cut off Jeremy's head. That would be cool. Right, Jeremy? Then on Halloween, we could take it out and scare people. All right, who has the answer? Oliver, if I had $1 million. Don't tell me you would give it to Nelson. Oliver, are you going to do it if I had $1 million?
If I have $1 million,
Stop.
I would.
Stop. It's not have. What is it? If I had, HAD.
If I had $1 million, I
$1
would.
million.
$1 million, I would buy a lot of hamburger.
When you say a lot of hamburgers, don't forget the S, okay? Sophia, if you had $1 million, what would you do? Oh, sorry. This is just a really boring question.
If I had $1 million, I will give it to my mom.
What a stupid answer. Your mom doesn't need money. She's rich. Give it to me. Take Ray to have hamburgers. Go to a restaurant. You could take Oliver to Japan. That would be better. Who's gonna, Sabrina? You answered many questions. Jeremy, if I had $1 million girlfriends, answer the question. Dollars, answer the question. Dollars, Jeremy. If I had $1 million.
If I have millions,
It's not have.
if I had millions,
$1 million.
$1 million, I would I would buy a video game.
Oh my God. Nelson said if he had $1 million, he would use it as toilet paper. That's a good answer. He was like, oh, $20. Okay, go to the bathroom. Who else wants to raise their hand? Anybody fun? I'm scared to ask people. Sonia, do you have an answer? If I had $1 million?
If I had $1 million,
Good.
I could go to Japan to play.
No, you couldn't go to Japan. They wouldn't let you go. They would say COVID-19 and shoot you. But you could take Ray to a movie. That would be cool. Right? Change your answer. If I had $1 million, I would take Ray to a movie. Good idea? Ray, is that a good idea? You guys are no fun. Jesse, stop hiding in the forest. Eric Ma, you want to give me an answer? If I had $1 million.
If I have $1 million,
$1 million.
$1 billion, I would buy video game.
A pet. You don't need a pet. We have Oliver. All right, let's change the grammar. All right, future tense. Henry, will you go to college? Answer with might.
I might go to college.
Good. Vivi, can you name all the comets? Say, I might be able to.
I might be able to name all the comments.
Very good. Who can I ask? Ray, Do you know all the planets?
No,
Wait,
no,
I might not know.
I might not know all the plans.
Very good. Who could I ask? Who didn't answer my question? Catherine. Will you buy me a birthday present? I might.
I might not buy a birthday present to you.
For you. Well, I'm glad you
For
didn't lie.
you.
For you. Very good. Tammy. Who wants to be your boyfriend?
I don't want a boyfriend.
I know, but I said who wants to be your boyfriend? So you can answer with somebody, everybody, or nobody.
Um, nobody.
So answer the whole question. Eric Young said that's not true. He wants to be your boyfriend.
I don't want it.
I agree. Just say
Okay.
nobody wants to be my boyfriend. Say it again.
Nobody wants to be my boyfriend.
All right, don't forget, kids, when you say nobody, you still need the S on the verb. Nobody wants, okay? So, kids, nobody, everybody, or somebody. Are you listening? JJ, who loves you?
No one loves me.
No one loves you. Jeremy, who wants to kill me?
Everyone wants to kill me.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody wants to kill you. Oliver, who is handsome?
Nelson.
No, I don't want to hear Nelson. Hawaki. Just say somebody is a handsome.
Oh, somebody is handsome.
Somebody is handsome. Oh my God. Candy, do you have anything in your brain?
Yes, I have something in my brain.
Very good. Henry, do you have anyone in your heart?
No, I don't have anyone in my heart.
Vivi, do you have anything in your brain? Where'd Vivi go? Vivi, do you have anything in your brain?
Yes, I have something in my brain.
Maybe it's tofu. Tammy, do you love anyone?
I don't love anyone.
Ray, do you have anyone in your heart?
No, I don't have anyone in my heart.
Good. Don't tell me the answer. Again, use one of these indefinite pronouns. So if I say, what do you want for dinner? Vivian, what do you want for dinner?
For dinner.
Say it again.
For dinner.
You need to wait a second before you talk. Push the microphone and then just say, I want Wesley for dinner. Start again.
Want something for dinner.
Oh, something. That's good too. An easy way to answer this, for example, I want something hot for dinner, or I want something cold for dinner, or I want something sweet for dessert. Do you understand what I mean? So I can ask this. Who can I ask? Wesley, do you want something hot for dinner?
Yes, I want something hot for dinner.
Very good. Henry, do you know anybody smart?
Yes, I know somebody is smart.
No, is. I know somebody smart.
I know somebody smart.
Good. Howard, do you know anybody cute?
No, I
I
I
I
don't know.
won't. I don't know
Anybody.
anybody is cute.
Male is. I don't know anybody cute.
I don't know I don't know
Anybody cute. Okay, good. Hey guys, did you guys ever see, the Koreans will do that when they want to do love, they will do that, right? Everybody knows it. Of course you know it. There's a new one. It's called Hamburger Heart. Did you see Hamburger Heart? Anybody know how to do Hamburger Heart? Hamburger Heart is like this. Hum. So stupid. Oh, wait, I'll do it. Hum. So stupid, right? Okay. Sabrina. You eat a hamburger and you do this. Koreans. What can I say? Sabrina, do you want to dance with anybody?
No, I don't want to dance with anybody.
JJ, will you have dinner with anybody? JJ, will you have dinner with anybody?
哎呦，no, I won't 什么 eat dinner with anybody.
Even your family? You just sit at your desk and eat dinner alone? Oh my God, so sad. Who didn't I ask? I'm scared to ask some people because they just look at me. Mina, you want to answer a question? Mina, are you here? Mina, say hello. Okay, Will. Is there anything in Oliver's head?
Yes, there is anything in
Wait,
Oliver's
there is
head.
something.
Yes, there is something in Oliver's head.
Are you talking about tofu or rocks?
Rocks.
Rocks, very good. I saw Zoe come and go. Zoe turn around. Zoe, do you want anything for your birthday?
I don't want anything for my birthday.
Just Jeremy, right?
No.
You guys are so boring. All right, kids, I hate to tell you this, but we are at 29, so we have to stop. I'll see you next semester. I don't know who your teacher will be. Maybe Teacher Paul, but your school will start September 1st, right? Bye, kids. Everybody say bye.
Bye bye.
I only miss Henry. I won't miss anybody else. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.